walk around every day with just liquor on your breath. Like, don't nobody want to talk to you.
That's not cute.
And yeah, no, I just couldn't. He would accuse me of cheating all the time. And I'm like, nigga, I'm not even cheating on you whole time, y'all. And I hope he watches podcast. Nigga is gay. Let's say that. I know in a couple years, he gonna come out as gay because he cheated on me with a dyke.
Get to the money and slide. Get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside. Free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die. Yeah. Get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die. Yeah.
Hey man, say man, it's the Got 15 podcast coming back, man. Volume 3, man. Part who knows? It's your boy Mike, man. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Michael.Porter, man.
Follow me on Instagram at itschanman1.
Hey man, y'all know who it is, the greatest Yeah Mike, the only Yeah Mike. Y'all go follow me everywhere.
That shit's so weak. That shit's so
They gonna love you for that shit. They gonna love you for that shit. Oh my god.
Hey, bro. Follow the realest producer at x.bdaily on Instagram.
They make it so awkward now. That's what all it is.
We be waiting on you because it's awkward.
It's awkward for me now because I feel the tension.
You should, bro. That's what we trying to.
If y'all had one, I wouldn't. There would be no.
We
tension.
do. It's smooth. Like
no, it's lame.
I just say my shit and go.
Go. It's not about us.
Shit
it's
boring.
the brand. Anyways, we got special guests.
It's literally your introduction.
Nigga.
You know what, Ali? Fuck it.
Got special guests about left. Go ahead, shout yourself out.
I'm Majesty Nasty. You can follow me on Instagram at Miss Majesty Nasty, and you can follow me on Twitter at Miss Majesty N.
Y'all know the vibes, man. Go ahead and check her out.
Go do that.
And today, man, we starting the pod off with, like I said, we got a special guest. So we trying to get into, saying what she's going on, what she got going on YouTube, Twitter, like I said, Instagram. And so what do you do? And then, like, why did you choose to do what you do?
I just say it like it is. I do porn simply because, it's not like it's a career or nothing. I'm not knocking nobody for having a porn career because it is a lot of people that want to do that. But It was more by accident. Like, it was really on I was fucking with this dude and he thought to, like, get back to put my video online and thought I was going to be a pussy ass bitch. But one thing about me, I ain't no hoe. And anything that anybody can do, I'm going to make somebody out of it. So I flipped it. And I met this dude, and he put me on. So ever since then, I just been doing it.
So some dude that you was messing with posted it like on some like get back childish shit, like trying to like embarrass you, basically.
Yeah, because I was about to be engaged like 2 years ago to this dude, and he just was very immature. And then I didn't realize that till like the end of the relationship, and this nigga was hell. And he thought, posting that was gonna make me, I don't know, I guess feel some type of way. It really didn't. I read the comments and I was like, oh shit. No, for real. Yeah, so that's how that went. And then ever since then, honestly, it's really been like a roller coaster. I really like my job. Just imagine like waking up every day and just fucking any bitch that you want. Like, and I mean bitch in a nice way because I call everybody a bitch, but I love fucking females. Like, I think that's a fun thing that I get to fuck my friends for work.
That's definitely a lot of niggas' dream job, bro.
Yeah.
Most niggas not going to knock you for having that shit.
Nah, I love it. I feel like if you got the balls to do it, I would say do it. It's definitely money. It's definitely non-stop money, if you're being completely honest, because, hey, not everybody got what I got, and not everybody got what you got, so it's really money and really everything.
So how long have you been doing that?
Technically, only for a year.
Okay.
I'm about to hit my second year in July, so, yeah.
Shit, a year and a half still a long time because what we doing the pod coming up 2 years now.
Yeah.
So we already know how that shit go. Doing content every day, no matter what the shit is, you still gotta get your ass up and do that shit.
Yeah. And I feel like people forget about that part. That shit is hard on a slick. Like you working for yourself and literally have to do something that is really off you. Like nobody telling you, oh, you gotta do this shit. Nah, you gotta get up and do this shit.
That shit won't get done and you won't make no money and nobody will give a fuck.
Nobody cares.
Nobody gonna call you and tell us on where you at. Nah,
like, not at all.
Facts. And like even if they watching supporting you, they gonna be thinking in their head, damn, I guess they gave up and they gonna move on about their fucking life.
Yeah.
And they not gonna care.
It's really consistency.
Where did he post the first video at?
It was on Pornhub. You already know. Niggas just
like...
I
ain't gonna lie. That's really lame.
That's everybody go to. It was lame, and I seen it as it really was. It's just, I feel like he was trying to do some, like, really, like, get rich because I left him, and he knew, like, I was the money of the relationship, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna knock this bitch, and I'm gonna take everything from her.
But your ex fiance though, that's wild. Crazy. Like
you'll be surprised.
Crazy.
Niggas be bitter. Like
we know.
I ran into like some crazy ass dudes, and they really be bitter. Like I've been in some wild ass situations with niggas. Like I can go on for days about how niggas try to shoot me, run me out the car, run me over. Like
oh wow,
yeah.
Are these previous fiancés or just boyfriends?
Just boyfriends. I've only been like almost engaged once, and yeah, I never did that shit again. No time soon. I ain't gonna hold you. It was probably like I'm glad got me out the fuck out of here.
She was toxic.
Yeah.
Yes, he was alcoholic, like undercover alcoholic too. Like he hid that shit from me good. Like we was together for like 8 months, almost hit a year, and I'm like, okay. And then like our last 3 months, I'm like, this nigga is just getting drunk. Like when I say drunk, he getting belligerent drunk to the point he just jacked by his bed. Like I don't like that shit, and that shit stinks. Like you walk around every day with just liquor on your breath. Like don't nobody want to talk to you.
That's not cute.
And yeah, no, I just couldn't. He would accuse me of cheating all the time, and I'm like, nigga, I'm not even cheating on you whole time, y'all. And I hope he watches podcast. Nigga is gay. Let's say that. I know in a couple years he gonna come out as gay because he cheated on me with a dyke. Like that's what really ended our relationship. He cheated on me with a dyke that looked like a dude, and I questioned him about it, and he told me, "Oh, nothing happened. It was all just talk." First of all, y'all. If y'all talking to a nigga, y'all talking to a dyke that look like a nigga. Because she played pro ball and all. Look like a whole nigga. Like,
nah, pro ball is crazy.
No.
Was she like 6'4"? How tall was she?
She's tall as hell. Like, I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to fight this hoe. And she's literally probably gonna beat me up because she's damn near a nigga. Like, so I just let it go. I'm like, I can't be with a nigga that just will wake up and literally about to cheat on me with a dyke on my birthday.
So
like,
your birthday.
That's why he posted a video. His manhood was just all over the
place.
Yeah,
he need actual help.
Yeah, he need
actual help.
Insecure as fuck.
Yeah, seek help. For real, seek help. Professional help.
Nah, yeah, he definitely wildin'. So, okay, so after he posted that shit, then you started to, like I say, embrace it. You said you seen the comments. You was like, okay, like, y'all feeling this shit. So then you decided to follow up with your own shit, or?
Yeah, I feel like there's no shame in my game. I like sex. I think everybody know I'm very public with it. Speaking with sex, I feel like it's not a topic that nobody want to speak about for real. I feel like everybody be scared. Like, yeah, I don't get the scary part of having sex if everybody has
Everybody's
sex. Like,
that's how we all got here.
Yeah, like it just don't make sense to me. Like literally, once upon a time, your parents laid together and had you. So I don't get the whole like nobody wants to behind it. Yeah. So I really took it as it is. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I was probably sad like the first 2 days. So I'm like, damn. Fuck law school. That shit is down the fucking drain.
The first 2 days after he posted it?
Yeah. I'm like, fuck law school. That shit is down the drain. I just went to college for no fucking reason damn near. Yeah. So it's just like, I gotta do something. Like, I gotta do something at this point. So what else?
Did the video get a lot of views at first or something?
That shit have hit 1 million a month.
What?
Like,
damn.
I literally was like, ain't no fucking way. 1 million people.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
There's
a million motherfuckers.
Did anybody hit you up about it?
Everybody.
Hella people. I'm not
on the hub. Niggas is like, yo, what the fuck?
Hella people. So many people I went to high school was texting me.
Oh yeah, it takes one person. They send it to the
yes.
Like, oh yeah.
I'm like, what do y'all? That's how I found out. One of my friends sent it to me.
Everybody they know. They go send it to everybody.
My friend was like, you're in a group chat. I'm like, what are you talking about? What group chat? Yeah. She like, bitch, you in a group chat. They talk about your video. I'm like, what video? She sends me. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Like, I freaked the fuck out. I started calling my lawyer like, oh my God, we gotta do something. She like, honestly, there's no way to take it off. Like, you can
anonymous account posted.
Yeah, like anybody could have copied it. It's already 1 million views. Like anybody could have downloaded and saved it. It's done for. So, bitch, you either gotta grow some balls and just handle that shit, or are you gonna be living in your house for a good little minute and not going nowhere?
Damn. Nah, 1 million views is crazy though. So that's what you was like, oh shit, y'all.
Yeah, I'm like, my friend was like,
y'all
bitch,
fucking with this shit.
You better read them comments. She's like, you better read them fucking comments, and I'm reading the comments. I'm like, okay, I'm not a sad bitch no more. I'm kind of happy. Like these people really fucking with me. Maybe I shouldn't do this shit. So yeah, a month later, I met this dude and he put me on, and ever since then, shit just been up. Like,
so did like you ever have any family members find the video and contact you about it? That's
my brother, my oldest brother.
Shit.
So I told all my siblings that, well, except for my oldest brother and my sister, I told my younger siblings, I sat them down because they're younger, and I know for a fact, like,
They gonna find out.
yeah, like, there is no avoiding it with them because their friends watch porn. They young as hell. So I'm like, I just told them, I'm like, okay, so I know this is a weird topic to talk about, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, I do porn. I don't want y'all to like go to school one day and y'all post me and they be like, "Oh, your sister is a porn star," and just throw them left. Like I never want them.
That's
respect.
Yeah.
That's respect.
Like so,
that's some real shit. That's real
You
shit.
gotta just keep it 100 with them.
I just feel like it makes it better. I didn't want it to be awkward to them because my sister, she is very like booming on TikTok. She's a stud, so they eat her the fuck up on TikTok. So I don't need nobody in the comments talking about I seen your
Doubling
sister.
up on it, yeah.
Like nah. So I told them, my little brother immediately was just like, "Are you safe?" Like his first thing was just like, "Are you safe?" I'm like, "I'm good." Like out of all people, I'm really good. This nigga, then he immediately talking about some. That's where you getting all this money from? Like you done moved into a whole new condo. You got a new car. Like that's where you getting all this money from. But my brother, my oldest brother, I didn't tell him for a good little minute because he's so protective, like beyond protective. Yes, and I figured like he was not gonna agree, but he had to. Like he had no choice. He calls me one day and he like, "I'm finna ask you something." I'm like, "What?" He like, "So I was on this website and I seen you," and I'm like, "What do you mean you seen me?" He like, "You know what I mean? I seen you," and I'm like,
That's so awkward.
No.
I literally.
So
just
he found out on his own.
Yeah, like I didn't get a chance to tell him because I was trying to build up the courage to like tell him in a subtle way without him just like freaking the fuck out on me. But when he told me, he just was like, "Honestly, I'm not mad at you." He was just like, "I just wish that you would have told me so I didn't have to get on the internet and just like see you."
Especially if he was trying to get some shit done.
Yeah, like that's what he told me. He was just like,
he in prime mode.
he was like, "I was just going and I just seen you." He was like, "I just immediately just stopped," and I was just like, "That's my sister."
Put the phone down, pull his pants.
He might have thrown up.
Bro, it's over.
Like,
He had 15 minutes of spare time. He said, "Never mind."
Nah, that's
I'm
over.
straight on that.
I don't need
That
to do
nigga
it.
sat there for so long after that.
Damn.
when he told me, he just was like, I'm never mad at you. He was just like, "You're a dog. You do what you want." He's like, "Honestly, it's just very surprising coming from you." And I'm just like, "Well, are you mad?" He's like, "I don't give a fuck. You're grown." And I was just like, I mean,
There's nothing,
Right?
there's nothing he can do.
And that's that's the whole thing about it. Like, especially like when niggas be saying, "Oh, like what if your daughter a porn star?" or some shit. Like, obviously, like you said, you know, you gonna be surprised, shocked, but
what
once
can
once
you
it
do?
is what it is,
Yeah,
it
what
is.
you can do
If
about
she
it.
not in my crib.
Yeah.
What can you do? Like, there's literally nothing you can
and
do.
the money's coming in. Shit. I mean, all right. I mean, it is what it is.
So if your daughter in the crib, you gonna.
I mean, like, how old is she?
I would say, yeah, I mean, because if she in the crib, I'm assuming
Because 16
she a
in
minor
the crib,
type
you
shit.
tripping. But I mean, if you 18, you on the way out, of course. Like, you on the way out the crib once you start doing that type of time. And, like, you gotta start providing for yourself at that point.
Don't tell me until you
Up.
Yeah. Once you're solid, you making
When
your
the
money.
career is established, then let me know.
Then it's like, then I can really say, you know what I'm saying?
But when you got shit that you could just put on Snapchat, then you wasting my time.
Yeah, like you come home with a new will. I can't say nothing.
Yeah, I never understood the people. I'm not knocking it. I never understood the people who would put they sex videos in their close friends, but judge me for putting my money, like putting myself out there for people to pay for it. Like that would always be like, what the fuck? Like, you're really contradicting yourself. Anybody could steal your video and post it shit for free. You're fucking for free.
Yes.
Like,
niggas out here fucking on the close friends.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's what I was. That's what I was stuck
They be
on,
like,
bro.
I don't know how you ain't seen. They be like, hey,
Chan,
like,
what do you want?
What close friends you?
we don't.
he in the real niggas' close friends. That's what he is.
let's take a time out here. They be like, $10 to join the close friends.
Those kind of close
$5.
friends.
They'll post a little
I think she
promo.
said like just
No,
Nah,
she said
I'm telling you, like,
I mean, they will. You
She
can't
said
fuck
for the
around
free
and get
ski.
in a close friends that just said, fuck it, here you go.
Yes, I've
They
been
be
in
on
so
that.
many people close friends, and they just be in there fucking, sucking dick, and I'm just like, whoa. This is what people do on Instagram. Like, this is really wild to me.
Our close friends were talking shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I did too.
You know what I'm saying?
Until I
Say
see
shit, you
somebody
know,
sucking dick, and I'm like, whoa, this bitch real reckless. Like,
That's what they be on in there, bro.
not for the free
I mean, I can
ski.
see it though. Like, I guess if you on that type of time, But then again, it's like
you might
why
as well
are you
make
sharing
it.
it? Yeah, why are you sharing it if you're not going?
Some people don't give a fuck. Bro.
It's close friends for a reason. So I mean,
I guess that's
Those
what
are
the world doing.
close friends be having 200 people in there. That shit don't make no sense to me.
That's not close friends. That's everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
How many got in yours, man?
I don't know. Like
Right.
I said, like no more than 25.
really?
oh, that's real.
Like, that's a solid number,
That's
bro.
a solid close
Like you
I
know,
only
it's
got,
like
like,
10 of them.
15.
10 of them. 10 to
straight.
15 realize niggas. Like other 10, like I might have added them because they added me.
Yeah.
But nothing like I feel like once you get over 50, you doing too much.
Yeah, it's not really close
50,
friends.
Yeah, that's
you
not
just
close
you
friends
just
no
post
more.
out
You
on your story,
just-
bro. Post on your
No,
story.
for real, you might as well. Like,
Yeah.
just a boy.
But out of curiosity, like, what's the craziest comment that you've seen, like, on that video? Is there one that stuck with you
yeah.
for real?
One dude, I just feel like everybody always point out my lips. Like, everybody always be like, oh, that bitch really be like, she be going in and her lips is so big. Like, or they always say she dark. They always comment on my skin complexion. Like, they always be like, oh, that little nice dark skinned girl really be taking a mean dick. Like, I done see some wild ass shit. Like, my comments be really reckless, and sometimes I'm not gonna hold you. I be showing my mama. She be laughing. Like, she really be cracking the fuck up. My mama is really cool as hell. Like, we really be cracking the fuck up at a lot of people. If she could do OnlyFans, I bet she fucking would, because that bitch is hilarious.
Your
For
mom
real,
a real one, bro.
So what was your mom's like initial reaction when she first found out about what you were doing?
I'm not even gonna hold y'all. She thought I was a fucking prostitute. Like, she like, where the fuck is this bitch getting all this money from out of nowhere? And she just traveling to all these fucking places.
She knew
like,
something was up.
Yeah, like, I mean, I've been a traveler. I've been like getting money, but it was like more like to the extreme where I wouldn't be home for months type shit.
Yeah.
And I just like sat her in the car, and she asked me like, how did you get this new ass car? Like, this new ass car. And I'm just telling her, like, you really want to know? She like, yeah, just be upfront with me. And I was just like, I do porn. And she just looked at me, and she like, you're joking. I'm like, no, I'm being that serious. I can show you right now. And she like, really? And then she like, why? I said, you want to see how much money I make? Yeah. And I showed her how much money I make. She like, oh, put me on. Like, I didn't know niggas could out here make this much money off of doing this. She like, I'm like, yeah, I really like, for real. I'm not gonna say I do the bare minimum, but sometimes all it takes is the bare minimum for your shit to blow up. I don't really sometimes have to do much for real with my content. It's really
makes
just
sense though. It makes sense.
anything.
Bro. There's a lot of
Niggas be
horny
horny
out there, bro.
Niggas be horny.
Every nigga.
So like, have you actually showed your mom like one of your videos?
So my mom actually seen one of my videos. Her coworker sent it to her.
Wow. Why?
And was like, isn't this your daughter? And she was just like, yeah. And my mom was just like, they showed me your video and thought that I didn't know. I'm like, I tell you damn near everything. Like, you know my job. Mama, I'm on the phone with my mom when I'm shooting. I'm telling her like, okay, I'm in this shoot. Like, just letting you know I'm working with this girl. And she's like, oh, okay, well, just text me after. So like, it's never no surprise to her, and she know her daughter a real freak ass bitch. I would be like, no, for real, funny story. When I was like 16, I had this vibrator in my mom's purse on accident. I had bought one. My friend had bought me one, and I had borrowed my mom's purse. But I always keep my vibrator in one of my purses. Like, you just never fucking know. Yeah,
gotta have it on you.
like,
Never know.
you just never fucking know. So my mom was dumping out the purse. She like, give me my purse back. I'm like, okay. And I ain't paid no mind. So she's dumping that shit out. She picked something up. She like, what the fuck? And then she just stops. And she's like, take this. She like, get this and hide this away from your brother right now. And I'm like, I just sat and I just looked at it and just walked away and I grabbed it. She like, I just raised some nasty ass kids. Yeah. Like, and yeah, ever since then, it just really is what it is. Like, I don't really hide my sexualness from my mom because she just know what type of female I am. Like, I'm not out here just fucking everybody, but I am very open with my like sexuality and what I do, simply because there's no shame in my game. I don't feel like sex is an embarrassment in my opinion. I feel like it should be fun. Like, it's supposed to be fun. Like, if you're not having fun during sex, what the fuck are you doing? Like, there's no reason to be out here fucking for real if you're not having fun.
Around.
Like, niggas be out here fucking. What are you fucking for real?
That's
for real?
I just think it's good that she was, you know, she didn't like try to make, didn't make you feel bad about yourself, because I feel like a lot of people go through that shit, you know, get kicked out the house, whatever the situation
My dad?
was.
Oh, when he
wasn't going for it?
He's a sergeant in the military.
Ooh,
A retired sergeant in the military. I know for a fact when he finds out, he probably already did. He just,
so you don't even know.
See, I don't talk to my dad as much. Him probably every couple months. So it's like we just catch up. Like occasionally we catch up. So I don't want.
That shit up,
I'm not finna bring it. My dad is very like. He don't do the gay shit. He don't do none of that shit. He's very straightforward. Yeah, very prompt.
I know.
Yeah, he don't do that
shit.
Grew up with them niggas, facts.
Yes, they do not play that shit.
That shit don't make sense. They not going for it.
You gonna pop a blood vessel.
That nigga going.
So I don't want to make him have a stroke. I'm not telling him that.
You doing it for his health at this point.
Yes.
You doing
I'm
the right
not telling
thing.
him.
For you, man.
He don't even need to know all that.
He don't even know yet.
Hell no, he'll literally have a stroke over the phone, maybe a whole heart attack, and then boom, now he dead.
Right there, right on the ground.
Exactly.
And with that being said, man, it's been a Got 15 podcast, and we out, man. Peace.
Get to the money and slide. Get to the money and slide.
Appreciate y'all popping out to the podcast, man. Make sure y'all leave a like. Go ahead and comment something. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss any of our videos, bro.
And make sure you subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive behind-the-scenes videos posted weekly. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TikTok, and I already know we're on YouTube, man. Go check us out everywhere.
Show.